read an article today in Politico about Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Apparently, she is rubbing some Democrats in Washington the wrong way. To which I say, fuck yeah. The article pointed out that it seemed like mainly establishment Democrats, but they brought into it some progressive Democrats too. No one really went on record. The Representative Cleaver was one person that went on record, and a representative from Arizona. Really can't remember her name at this point, but the point of the gist of the story was that basically Democrat, we all know the conservatives are obsessed with her. Well, apparently Democrats and her Democratic colleagues in the House have been upset with her because of her going to Twitter and publicly expressing her pushback on the House governing rules that were established the first week of the new congressional session. They were upset with her about her, along with Ro Khanna and Tulsi Gabbard, pushing back on PAYGO and voting no. They're generally upset with her, which is where I think the real problem is here, with her being a star, and she really hasn't done anything to earn that. One thing that was commented on in the article was that she has more name recognition than any Democratic representative, short of John Lewis and Nancy Pelosi. And they're just generally upset with her overall use of Twitter and the fact that she has stated that she would be supportive of certain Democrats being primaried in 2020. Now, this is going to be a two-part video, so this first video I'm just going to primarily focus on what I really think the gist of the problem is here, is that they feel like the little girl, as Claire McCaskill called her, is getting too much airtime and too much recognition, and the fact that she's not falling in line. That was actually the first line, or I don't know if it was the first line, but it was up near the top of the Politico article that they wanted to get her in line. Well, what they need to understand is she wasn't sent there to be in line. If they wanted someone to go and do things as business as usual and just to be in line, they would have sent Joe Crowley. But she primaried Joe Crowley. So, obviously, she's going there to represent her district as she's supposed to do. That's what the job of a congressman is. Of a congresswoman in this case. Their job is not to go there and represent lobbyists, to represent the Democratic establishment, to represent the orthodoxy. Her job is to go and represent her representatives. She ran on a platform. They voted her in based on that platform. So, guess what? She's going to go do her job. She's there to fight for Medicare for all. This is why she voted against PAYGO. She's there to fight for Medicare for all. She's there to fight for a living wage. She's there to fight for better education for our kids, better treatment of the elderly. She's there fighting for a Green New Deal. This is what she's there for. Which, by the way, they're also upset about that because there was a grassroots effort to try to force Nancy Pelosi's hand to put her on the Ways and Means Committee, and her personal effort to try to establish a Green New Deal New Green Committee, which got shot down. The problem, I believe, is the problem it always is, whenever the problem Democrats in general, the establishment, I should say, has with people like Bernie Sanders, that they've had with Ro Khanna for a while. They don't like anyone coming in rocking the boat. Whoopi Goldberg went on this rant a couple days ago about how AOC needs to sit down and learn. Learn what? The Democrats in Congress have done shit. They have not done shit. So what's she supposed to learn? How to capitulate and acquiesce to the Republicans? How to be a corporatist? How to be a centrist claiming to be a moderate? What Whoopi Goldberg, not that she really matters, but what she and the Democrats in the House, a large percent of them, need to understand is AOC is more representative of the base. This is the base of the Democratic Party. The base of the Democratic Party is behind her on these progressive values. They like the fact that she goes to Twitter and she airs out some of the dirty laundry. They like the fact that every time some dumbass knucklehead, some bitch from the right comes to her with all kind of bullshit with fake nudes and videos of her dancing, like, oh my god, she danced, the harlot, all this shit. They like the fact that she goes to Twitter and takes them on. You know, there's a reason Donald Trump hasn't really mentioned her yet. Because it's not like she shied away from Donald Trump. She hasn't specifically made a point of going after him repeatedly, but she's made her comments. You know why he didn't go after her? Because he knows what we all see. And that is, she can go back at him. She's a master on Twitter. She's a part of the new generation. These old fogies need to realize, there's the problem with the Democratic Party. Nancy Pelosi, the heads of the Democratic Party, Nancy Pelosi 78, Steny Hoyer is freaking 80. I don't know how Schumer is, but he's in his late 60s at best, at least. It's a new generation. And it's not like AOC is crude or obnoxious like, you know, Trump is. She just gets to the point. She's honest. She's straightforward. They don't like that. They don't like the fact that she doesn't take corporate PAC money. So she's not bought and owned. But see, what they don't understand is the things that they don't like about her, that they resent about her, are the things that her constituents and the rest of us in the progressive side of the party and even in the liberal side of the party, that's what we love about her. We love her honesty. We love her candor. She's charming. She's endearing, and sure, she needs to be polished up in some areas. She definitely needs to grow and mature. She's fucking 29 years old. She's a first-term representative. But when I say that, that doesn't mean she should sit down and be a nice little quiet little girl while, you know, the adults take care of things. The adults have been taking care of things, and quite frankly, they fuck shit up. The adults are part of the reason we have Donald Trump. The adults are part of the reason the Republicans got control of the House in the first damn place. So look, man, I like the fact that AOC's in there shaking shit up. She needs to. And her and Rashida Tlaib and Ilhan Omar and Ayanna Pressley, hey, I'm with you, sisters. Keep going. Keep doing what you do, boo. And fuck what Nancy Pelosi and the Democrat establishment says, or what kind of bullshit Politico is trying to angle at here. And that's gonna be it for this video. In the next video, I'm gonna be go a little more policy specific about why they really have a problem with her. Because the Democratic establishment, the corporatists, the neoliberals in the party really have a problem with policy. That's their problem. Policy. Well, that'll be in the next video that drops probably tomorrow, maybe Sunday. So until then, remember, ignorance is a choice, so be informed, be aware, knowledge is essential, facts matter. Go to my Patreon page, please hit that like button. While you're there, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and until next time, see ya.